Have you ever wondered why millionaires seem to get richer faster? Almost like they're playing a secret game the rest of us don't even know exists? The truth is, they don't rely only on big salaries or fancy businesses. Instead, they quietly build wealth through assets that most people overlook. These assets are like hidden doors to money streams. Once opened, they keep flowing, often for years or even decades. In this video, we'll uncover 15 powerful assets that secretly make millionaires richer. And the best part is, many of them are within reach for everyday people too. From stocks that pay you just for holding them, to properties that earn while you sleep, to digital creations that keep sending checks long after the work is done. These are the tools of the wealthy. Stick around, because by the end, you'll see how you can start building your own millionaire-style portfolio today. Welcome to Wealth Pal, a place where future exceptionally successful and wealthy individuals gain an unfair advantage. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so as to never miss out on a future life-changing video. Without further ado, here are 15 assets that secretly make millionaires richer fast. Number 1. Networks and insider access, the intangible asset. The most valuable asset millionaires own isn't something you can touch, it's their network. Connections open doors to opportunities that never show up on public websites or in job ads. Imagine being invited into a private deal before anyone else even hears about it. That's how millionaires multiply wealth. They get first pick. Insider access means hearing about investments, properties, or startups before the crowd. It's like being at the front of the line for the best rides at the fair. For everyday people, building a network starts small. Join local business groups, attend meetups, or connect with mentors online. Each relationship is a seed. Over time, those seeds grow into a forest of opportunities. Millionaires know money follows access, and access comes from people. Number 2. Angel investments in startups. Millionaires often grow their wealth by planting seeds in startups before anyone else notices them. This is called angel investing. Imagine spotting a small company with a big idea, maybe a new app or a clever product, and buying a piece of it early. If that company takes off, your small stake can turn into a fortune. It's like buying a ticket to a rocket before it launches. Angel investors don't just give money. They often share advice and connections to help the startup succeed. For everyday people, platforms now exist that let smaller investors join these early rounds. It's risky, yes, but the rewards can be huge. Millionaires know that catching the right startup early can change their financial future forever. Number 3. Venture capital investments. While angel investors back very early ideas, venture capital steps in when startups begin to grow fast. Millionaires often join these rounds because the risk is lower than at the seed stage, but the rewards can still be massive. Think of it like watering a young tree that's already sprouting. It's more likely to survive, and if it does, it can grow into a giant. Venture capital investments give millionaires access to companies scaling quickly, often in tech, healthcare, or finance. They provide not just money, but also guidance, networks, and credibility. For everyday people, direct VC access can be tough, but some funds and platforms now allow smaller investors to participate. Millionaires know this is where fortunes can multiply in leaps, not steps. Number 4. Equity in private businesses. Millionaires love owning pieces of private businesses because it gives them steady cash flow and long-term growth. Unlike public stocks, these companies aren't traded on the open market, so the deals are often hidden from everyday eyes. Think of it like owning a slice of a busy bakery in town. Every time the bakery sells bread, you share in the profits. Over time, those profits can grow much bigger than a paycheck. Private equity also means influence. Investors often get a say in how the business runs, shaping its future. For regular people, small steps can include partnering in local businesses or exploring crowdfunding platforms. Millionaires know that owning equity is like planting a money tree. It keeps bearing fruit year after year. Number 5. Intellectual property and royalties. Millionaires know that ideas can pay forever. Intellectual property, things like books, patents, songs, or even software, can keep sending checks long after the work is finished. Imagine writing one book and earning money every time someone buys it, year after year. Or picture inventing a gadget and collecting royalties each time it's sold. That's the magic of intellectual property. It turns creativity into a money stream. Royalties are like invisible workers, always earning for you in the background. Millionaires often license their creations so others do the selling while they keep collecting. For everyday people, this could mean publishing an ebook, creating music, or designing digital art. Once built, these assets can keep paying for decades, making them one of the most powerful wealth tools. Number 6, e-commerce stores. Millionaires know that online stores can be money machines that run almost on autopilot. Platforms like Amazon FBA and Shopify make it possible to sell products worldwide without owning a physical shop. Imagine setting up a store once, and every time someone clicks buy, money flows in while you sleep. That's why e-commerce is such a favorite asset. It scales fast and reaches millions of customers. With Amazon FBA, the company handles shipping and storage, while Shopify lets you build a brand from scratch. Millionaires often use these platforms to test products, expand quickly, and create steady streams of income. For everyday people, starting small with one product can grow into a thriving business. Online stores prove that wealth can be built click by click. Number 7, vacation rentals. Millionaires often turn ordinary homes into money-making vacation spots. Platforms like Airbnb and VRBO allow them to rent out properties to travelers, creating steady streams of income. Imagine owning a cozy cabin or a beachside condo. Every time a guest books a stay, cash flows in. Unlike long-term rentals, vacation properties can charge higher nightly rates, especially in popular tourist areas. The beauty of this asset is flexibility. Owners can block off dates for personal use while still earning when the property isn't occupied. Millionaires scale this by owning multiple rentals or hiring managers to handle bookings. For everyday people, starting with one spare room or a small property can grow into a profitable business. Vacation rentals prove that wealth can be built while others enjoy their holidays. Number 8, mobile apps with subscriptions. Millionaires love apps that people use every day, especially when those apps charge small subscription fees. Think of a fitness app, a language learning tool, or even a game with premium features. Each time someone pays a few dollars a month, the money adds up across thousands or millions of users. It's like collecting tiny drops of water that eventually fill a huge bucket. The beauty of subscription apps is recurring income. Instead of earning once, you keep earning month after month. Millionaires often invest in or create apps that solve problems or entertain, knowing that steady payments build wealth quickly. For everyday people, even a simple app idea can grow into a powerful income stream. Apps prove that digital tools can become endless money machines. Number 9, websites, blogs, and social media with monetization. Millionaires understand that attention equals money. Websites, blogs, and social media pages can turn into powerful assets when they're monetized. Imagine writing about travel, cooking, or finance, and every time someone visits your site, ads bring in cash. Or picture a YouTube channel where views translate into steady income. Social media accounts with large followings can earn through brand deals, sponsorships, and affiliate links. The magic here is scale. One post or video can reach thousands, even millions of people. Millionaires often hire teams to keep content flowing, but everyday people can start with a simple blog or channel. Over time, consistent content builds trust, and trust builds income. These digital platforms prove that sharing ideas can quietly grow into streams of wealth. Number 10, real estate development and raw land flips. Millionaires often see empty land not as dirt, but as pure opportunity. Real estate development and raw land flips are ways they turn blank spaces into gold mines. Imagine buying a piece of land on the edge of a growing city. At first, it looks plain, but when new roads, schools, or businesses arrive, the value skyrockets. Developers build homes, offices, or malls, and suddenly that land is worth many times more. Flipping raw land can be faster, buying low, then selling once demand rises. Millionaires use research and timing to spot these hidden gems before the crowd. For everyday people, small plots or partnerships can be a starting point. Land proves that wealth can grow from the ground up, literally. Number 11. Industrial warehouses. Millionaires often see industrial warehouses as quiet giants of wealth. These big, boxy buildings may not look exciting, but they're gold mines. Companies need space to store goods, ship products, and run logistics. With the rise of e-commerce, demand for warehouses has exploded. Imagine owning a warehouse near a busy city. Every time a business rents it, steady rent checks roll in. Unlike flashy real estate, warehouses are practical and long-term. They don't need fancy decor, just solid walls and good location. Millionaires invest here because tenants often sign long leases, meaning reliable income for years. For everyday people, real estate funds or partnerships can offer a way in. Warehouses prove that wealth isn't always glamorous. Sometimes it's built in plain, sturdy boxes. Number 12. Franchises, proven brands. Millionaires often invest in franchises because they're like buying a business with a cheat sheet. Instead of starting from scratch, they step into a proven brand with loyal customers, tested systems, and built-in marketing. Think of owning a fast food chain or a popular gym. People already trust the name, so sales start rolling in from day one. Franchises reduce risk because the model is already successful. Millionaires scale by owning multiple locations, turning one steady stream into a river of income. For everyday people, smaller or local franchises can be a smart entry point. The key is choosing a brand with strong demand. Franchises show that wealth grows faster when you plug into a system that's already winning. Number 13. Storage facilities. Millionaires often invest in storage facilities because they're simple, steady, and always in demand. Think about it. People constantly need extra space for furniture, cars, or business inventory. A row of storage units may look plain, but each locked door represents monthly rent flowing in. Unlike apartments, storage facilities don't require fancy kitchens or bathrooms. They're low maintenance, yet they generate reliable income. Millionaires scale this by owning multiple facilities or partnering with operators who manage them. Long-term leases and consistent demand make storage a quiet but powerful wealth builder. For everyday people, investing through real estate funds or small partnerships can be a way to start. Storage facilities prove that sometimes the most ordinary buildings hide extraordinary streams of cash. Number 14. Dividend-paying stocks. Millionaires love dividend-paying stocks because they provide money without selling anything. Imagine owning shares in a big company, and every few months, that company sends you a cash payment just for holding its stock. It's like planting a tree that drops fruit regularly, while the tree itself keeps growing taller. Over time, those dividends can be reinvested to buy more shares, creating a snowball effect that builds wealth faster. Millionaires often choose strong, stable companies that have paid dividends for decades. These stocks give them both growth and steady income. For everyday people, starting with dividend ETFs or blue-chip stocks is a simple way to join in. Dividend stocks prove that wealth isn't only about big wins. It's about steady streams that keep flowing. Number 15. Index funds and ETFs. Millionaires often rely on index funds and ETFs because they're simple, safe, and powerful. Instead of betting on one company, these funds spread money across hundreds or even thousands of businesses. Imagine owning a tiny piece of the whole market. When the economy grows, your wealth grows too. It's like planting seeds in many gardens at once. So even if one fails, the others keep producing. Index funds and ETFs are favorites because they require little effort. Millionaires use them to balance risk and ensure steady growth over time. For everyday people, they're one of the easiest ways to start investing. With just a small amount, you can join the broad market and let compounding do the heavy lifting. So there you have it, 15 powerful assets that millionaires use to quietly grow richer, faster than most people realize. From networks that unlock hidden opportunities, to digital tools like apps and websites, to solid investments in real estate and stocks, these assets all share one thing. They create streams of income that keep flowing long after the initial effort. Millionaires don't just chase paychecks. They build systems that pay them over and over again. The exciting part is that many of these assets aren't locked away for the ultra-rich. With patience, learning, and small steps, everyday people can start building their own portfolio of wealth-building tools. Remember, the secret isn't luck, it's strategy. Millionaires multiply their money by owning assets, not just spending it. Now it's your turn. Which of these assets surprised you the most? Share in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more millionaire strategies. Until next time, thanks for watching and see you in the next video.